All right, we are recording. Hello, everybody. Ryan here from Precision Trading Labs in New York City. What I'm doing here is I'm actually going to jump into the computer in a second, and I'm at my customary stand-up desk. Just better, I think better when I stand up. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to talk about the trade results that I have for the week for my day trades. Why day trades and not swing trades and options and something else? I'm going to try and share with you as often as possible real results, and I'm going to try and record it with both price movement, a date, timestamp, and then a P&L. Listen, there's a lot of charlatans, bad people out there pretending to be gurus who aren't really trading. They don't know what's going on. They don't know how to get in, get out, all that kind of stuff. So, and statements can be doctored, all this kind. I've heard all kinds of bad stuff. So, what I figure I'm going to do is I'm going to record my trades. I'm going to explain them, and then let the chips fall where they may. If you think it's bull crap, then feel free to call me out. But I'm going to give you 3 trades from this week. I made about $2,100 from day trading this week. Probably 20 minutes a day, a little bit less, give or take a little bit. But I'm going to jump in. I'm going to explain the trade. If you guys would like to learn how to trade just like this, my calendar link will be down below. Schedule a call with me. I'm happy to take you through it. But I'm going to share the screen. I'm going to walk you through. I recorded all 3 trades. I just hit the record button and I left one alone, so it's a little long, but I'm just fast forward for you guys here, not like just looking at me and looking at the screen, but I'll explain the trade, what I was thinking, how long it took, all that kind of stuff, and the P&L. And could I have gotten more? Did I manage risk appropriately? Can you do this with a full-time job? You actually can, and I can tell you how. Just schedule a call with that link down below, and I'll explain it to you. Can you do the same thing with options? Definitely can. I'm doing it with the NASDAQ futures here. Just preferred for intraday trading. I mean, the capital is like nothing, to be honest with you, for me. You notice it's only with one contract, so it's super, super cheap. But yeah, you can do it with a small account too. So let's jump in and let me share my screen from my computer. I'm going to sit the phone down so you can still see me, and then actually see it happen. Like go pretend what you're looking at here. You're trying to find problems with it, and then call me out on it. You want to tell me that it's not the case, and what I'm saying isn't true, then great. Let's have a discussion about it. But everything here is real, and I mean, it's price movement, how you predict it, and how you react to it, all that kind of good stuff. But let's go in here and I'll share my screen. All right, guys, so here it is. Here's my screen here. You'll see that trade right in front of you. This is a short on the NASDAQ futures. This is me. I set the trade up. You'll see here we're at the 30-second mark right here, right before the entry point. And I'm going to fast forward to save time so we're not sitting here all day. There is what the entry looks like right here. And I set this up and I just recorded my screen and then got out of there. And you're going to see a little pop. There it is. Okay, you're going to see the order execute. Okay, the order executed. You'll see here, this is like I call this a point of price imbalance. Some people call it supply. It is not resistance, so don't say it is. You'll see that big move down. I want to get as much of this move over here. I want price to come down. You see where it says buy limit? That buy limit is my execution. I want to make about $500 in this trade, and my risk is, I think, 200. Let's just call it 250. Let's get down here. I'm going to fast forward now. I have recordings of everything. If you guys want to see it, the timestamp is right in the middle, right? Tuesday, October 17th, October 23rd, 1525, which is 325. That is awesome. I didn't realize that was there. You guys have the information for you. It's a 5-minute chart. You can find this. If you want to call me out and you think this is BS, great. Let's have a discussion about it. And let's go skip ahead to, I believe that's the profit target, 10. Right there, right around the 12-minute mark. Oh, it's out already. Okay. Go back a tiny bit. So I want you to actually see the P&L. All right, just before there. Okay, there. Oh, no, that's the P&L getting triggered. Sorry, guys, I'm not a tech expert. All right, there it is on its way, right? You'll see there's my P&L up there. See how it's moving? It says 355. In a second, you're going to see it C500. Watch that. Watch. And then this red bar is going to come down, take that out. 3 more seconds. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Come on. Sorry, guys. Oh, there it is. 65, bam, $500, bam. Okay, this is actually Tuesday. Monday, I took no trades in day trades. I had option trades running kind of regularly. Okay, so that is Tuesday, 500 bucks. Let us go to the next day, right? And this actually turned into, I bought two contracts on this one, so I made about $800 on it, right? There it is before entry. I sold it up. You'll notice the trade looks kind of the same. Say 1 minute chart of the NASDAQ futures. Right up there is the zone. Now we're going to wait for price to get up there. Hold on a second. I'm not going to make you watch the whole. Why did that happen? Hold on, let me just refresh. Hang on a second, guys. I'm not going to make you watch the whole thing. Let me just hit play. And then there it is. Okay, cool. So now let's move ahead. I set this trade up. I didn't do it. Oh, on the side here, this is Thinkorswim. I have an account in Thinkorswim and another broker connected to TradingView. So let's get right towards the entry. And then you'll see that the whole trade takes about 3 minutes once it makes entry. You set the trade up, don't care after that, right? Okay, so there it is. The trade's getting, it's going to trigger. Bam, there we go. Immediately it starts to work. You'll see where it says -2. That means I have 2 contracts on this one as opposed to the other one that had 1 contract. Just using a little bit more buying power. It immediately starts to work, kind of teach, then down -50, then +80. This is a little nerve-wracking. You got to step away from the computer. If you're new at this, you're freak out. You'll see your +200, 220. Price is going to move pretty quickly on the new candle there. Again, timestamp. Is there a date in the chart? I think because I have toss over here, it ruins it. Give me 1 second if you can see my computer here when I move the playback around. Just make it bigger, maybe. Okay, it's in the corner. 1018. All right. It's 80 plus 90. Bear with me because this is not going to take long. This is 3 minutes to get to this target right here, which is just around 800 bucks. $280. Come on down. Come on down. Just watch it happen. Watch it happen. It's the same trade as we did before, duplicating the same process, right? Entry, stop, target. Where am I going to get in? In this case, it's a short trade. A buy stop over there is there as my protection, so I only lose a little bit. That buy limit down here, right there, that's my take profit. That's where I want to get out of the trade at a profit, right? I want this whole thing to trigger without me being there. This was happening. My son only does half day. My son's on the autism spectrum, so he only goes to school until 1 o'clock. I have to pick him up at 1. Trade's going to do what it's going to do. Okay, this is where like it pauses. You're down up 400, only up 3, and then just it's going to dump in a second. That is a good sign when you get that red candle there, no wick. Very bearish. Come on down. Come on down. 680. Ooh. Turned into in full an $800 winner. That's not dictated in here. That's just canceling all the executed the stop loss back there. So it's canceling that and filling the other 2, and out you go. Right? So all in all, pretty good trade. So that's 2 trades you see right in front of you. That's 5 and 800. I did another one today for a grand total of, what is that, 1,800. I did 300 yesterday, but I couldn't record it. I just didn't have the time. And I only did 1 contract. I can tell you why, but there's measurements you want to use for when you're going to get out of get in with less size, let's put it that way. I have methods for that, and I teach that as part of my coaching program. So now we're going to go to today. So the date is on here, but you can't see it. So give me a second to see if we can get that there. Okay. I just hit the record button because I see it coming. So I was like, all right, cool. Let's record it. Oh, okay. The trade already triggered. Let me explain this one. This is a long setup of the NASDAQ today. Right? That is called a rally-based rally. This is where we're going to go long from that yellow box. You see where that arrow is, right? And I love the timestamp right in the middle, Friday, October 20th at 1:39. Then price comes in here. We want it to shoot up. Oh, that's not right. 1:39. This was clearly over here around 12. So like, okay, well, we'll figure that out. But either way, timestamp's on. If you need to find it, go by the chart, not whatever that's. Oh, it's because that's where my mouse was. Sorry about that. Okay, that makes sense. All right, so watch this now. This trade also, I think, took, it's a 3 minute chart. I think this trade is going to take 3 minutes. No, it was multiple candles. So it might be a few minutes. The whole thing is 12 minutes long. I'm plotting it out right before I go on Thinkorswim also. So why don't I fast forward from here? Hold on, let's just watch me. All right, I'm taking the drawings off so I can start fresh. I'm changing it to a 3 minute chart. Watch it. I'm going to extend this out, and then you're going to see what it looks like. Drawing it out. And this is me drawing. This isn't a bot or any of this nonsense, right? Trade's going my way. Trade's going my way. And now, bam, going back there. Okay, now at this point, let me make this bigger. I'm about 320, right? I'm outlining in these blue ovals. Let me pause this for a second. These blue ovals here I outlined in Thinkorswim. Those are little areas where I think the trade might struggle, right? Let me say that differently. This little candle here, I think it might be a barrier. So I want to be cognizant if it doesn't get through there, right? That I may have to, take action. But it's so small, it should rip through it. But if it like had a bearish like if it slowed down and then started to, then we got a red candle, then I might look to take profits now. This blue oval here just represents my risk to reward. That's where I'm going to be getting out. And you'll see right over here, it's right above that little candle. So let's go back into the video. Let's see it do its thing. You're going to see it slow down right there. It pierces that little candle here, right there. Watch it. It's going to pierce it, but then it's going to come back down. It's called a false breakout. But I don't care about that. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing in the chart. And then you're going to see it when it goes through it. It pauses, comes down, and then it's going to hit my profit target. Come on. See, a normal, if you haven't done this before, this is an area of panic, right? When this happens, you get that red candle. I was calm. I felt very confident in this trade. I had one concern, which is why it's only one contract. I won't get into the concern on this video. If you go to the calendar link below and book a call with me, I will get through, I will explain to you what I was looking at that gave me a cause for concern going long in today's environment. But okay, let's see it. It's going to get here, snap through it, come back down again, but still not really, not a ton, but come on. I'm also turning these videos, the video you're watching, I'm turning them into like little uh, short trainings for my coaching group. So far, they've been very helpful to people to watch like the psychology during a trade happen. For newbies or not, everybody learns a little bit from watching the real thing. All right. That little move there gave me a lot of confidence. Yep, there we go. That's very bullish. I know it's a red candle, and you're like, why is that bullish? I'll explain. There we go. All right, pierce this candle. It's gonna come back down. Then we're out. I think you guys got to hang on with me for 2 more minutes. Remember to watch this candle. Pierces, comes down, then it makes its move to take out my limit right there. When I say take out, that's a good thing. That means it took my limit order and might take profit. And this is the P&L down here. So be cognizant. It's 430, 445. It's very briefly going to touch 500 because that's to fill the order. 485, 475. Come on. 420. And so far we're in this trade 1, 2, 3. We're in this trade 6 minutes, 6.5 minutes, I think. Each candle is 3 minutes. That's how I'm making that determination. There's the fourth one. So in this trade, a full 6 minutes. This opening one will be will tell us how long we were actually in it. Show you my stop loss right where I left it, and 455, 440. Watch the P&L. Watch the P&L right there. 440. Oh, there we go. That should do it. 485. 505. Oh, did I get more out of this? Oh. Oh, yeah, I think it was like 525, something like that. Okay. Oh, there we go. Executed. There are the orders too, by the way. So you can watch this video, go find the numbers. If you've not traded futures, each point is full point is $20 each, ticket's $5. So like at any point you see something that's BS here, feel free to call me out on it. I'm all about it. But I know there's a lot of bullshit artists in the trading world. I want to show you what real deal trading looks like. So like, I don't really know a better way to do it than show you, really do it. So if you go down below and book a call with me, you'll schedule a Zoom call. We'll jump on a Zoom. I will build a trade in front of you. And if it's during market hours, I'll set one up. So if you do it, if you can, and then at night, futures market is running, I can set a trade up just at the maybe a little less attractive. So, but we'll see. And I could set up a futures trade or an option trade. I do trade options, and a little bit of stock, but mostly options. And I will show you around our chat room and how we share these trades with my members. But this is how I'm closing the week, up about those trades in front of you added up. I think I said to 1,800. I had one yesterday that only made 300. It was just the environment. I took profits a little sooner, but traded to the plan, made 300 bucks. That's about $2,100 for this week. So this is learnable, guys. It really, really is. So you just have to put the right get the right guidance and the right mentorship and skill development, and you'll get there. All right. So I hope that helps. This is a lot of fun to do this stuff. I love talking about real deal trading and not fake nonsense. So go ahead, grab the link below and schedule a call with me, and I'll talk to you soon.